August started with some cooler, cloudy days, meaning that the flowers will last longer, and personally for me as a photographer, the colors and light look much more pleasing. So every now and then I take some time to take photos of the flowers and all the little creatures in my garden, before heading back to my desk and laptop again. The dahlias are the stars of the garden at the moment, and will continue to do so well into autumn. I admit that the garden is a little bit full, but I just love too many plants, and picking only a few favorites is quite challenging for me. I also like to have flowers all year round, meaning that I have to grow lots of varieties to keep a continuous flow of flowers. But all in all, I'm quite pleased with what my garden looks like. Hello and welcome back to my garden. We've had some cloudy weather last week, so I was finally able to cut the boxwood topiarodomes, the ones here in this corner of the garden, except for the one here at the back, and I still need to do the ones in the front of the garden. I might need to cover them today and the coming days because it's getting quite hot and I don't want the leaves to get scorched, so I think I will cover them later today. Well, as you can see, the dahlias are doing really well. Lots of flowers. That one over here, this one is 1 meter and 80 centimeters, I think. It's really pretty, but I didn't imagine it to grow this tall. I have the same variety over there and here at the back. And as you can see, it's only half the size. And well, I must admit, I would have preferred that size, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it like this. It's really, really beautiful. And then the agastache, they're still flowering. There's so many bees on here and so many different species as well. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite plants in the garden. It has been flowering since July, so I think it will flower at least 2 months. So that's really wonderful. Now this is one of my favorite dahlias. This one is called Breakout and it has this beautiful peachy color with a little bit of yellow in the center. I think they're really pretty. And then over here I have another peaches dahlia. That is the same one as I mentioned over there. Really pretty flowers. So the color scheme of this garden is mainly peach colors, like the breakout dahlias. And then over here in front I have another one. This is a beautiful pompon dahlia. This is called Sweet Suzanne. I think it's really beautiful. Absolutely one of my favorites as well. And then combined with the oranges of Garden Jubilee. And then there's some other oranges in between as well. And I had a yellow flowering dahlia that's called La Luna, but it only had one flower and it has finished flowering. So I hope more flowers will come. And then combined with the blue of the agastache, I think it works really well. As I mentioned before, look at this one. It is so tall, really pretty. Also a bit of a peachy color, more towards pink, but I think it's really beautiful. This part of the garden is very hot and dry and it doesn't have many nutrients in the soil, so I think that's why the cosmos are loving it here. This is a variety called Cupcakes Blush, but it comes in many colors and shapes, so every seedling is different. But I think they're really pretty and yeah, they're really enjoying it here. Then over here I have a beautiful dahlia. This one is also a café au lait, but this one is called Twist, and that's because it has these dark pink stripes on the petals. I think it's quite pretty as well. And then another plant that is really loving it here, and I didn't expect that at all, is the anemone, a soft pink colored one. I always thought that they would need shade and a rich soil, a lot of moist, but somehow it really thrives here. So I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not going to move it because I have some other anemones as well. The white ones, the Honorine Joubert. I do grow them in the shade, but somehow they don't like it. And then they pop up in between the pavement, and they're thriving. So I really don't understand anything about anemones, but somehow they grow on very different spots that I would like them to be and where I expected them to be. But yeah, it is what it is, so I'll just leave them. My white roses are now flowering for a third time. They're not that tall this year, probably because of the drought, but they're looking healthy and they're doing quite well now. This is a variety called Newichen. Yeah, it's quite a simple rose, but I really love it because it just keeps on flowering till winter. So I highly recommend growing that one. These are my beefsteak tomatoes, and I must admit the plants don't look very well. I already cut back the foliage because they weren't growing anymore, and this way the fruits can ripen, and I think they're ready to be harvested. This variety is called Cœur de Boeuf. It has done quite well. Got a really nice large one here. But the other variety that I grow, the Castelluta Fiorentino, hasn't done really well. Only got 2 tomatoes out of 3 plants, and they're quite small. So I think they really need a greenhouse. So if you do want to try grow beefsteak tomatoes in your garden, I think this one, the Cœur de Boeuf, is the one to go. So yeah, let's get these harvested. Quite some really nice ones in here. This is a really large one. Look at that. Really nice. I might need to consider growing tomatoes in this location. It is getting so hot here that even the tomatoes have sunburned spots on them. On the terrace at the back of my garden, I have more tomatoes that are ready to be harvested. Look at these cherry tomatoes. They have done really, really well. There are lots of tomatoes on them. And yeah, most of them are already ready to be picked. A really nice red color. Look at these. Really, really beautiful. And yeah, I'm quite curious what they taste like. Let's try one. Really, really sweet. Really lovely taste. So yeah, if you do want to grow tomatoes outside, I highly recommend growing these ones. This is a variety called Sager. And yeah, as you can see, it does really well outside, even in a container. So let's start picking some of these tomatoes. Well, I think this is a lovely harvest, and I'm certainly going to enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and hope to see you again next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos. Hope to see you again next time. Hello. We finally had some new for that one in the back. I still need to do that one, and there was a lot of noise. And I don't want the leaves to get scorched, and that was the neighbor. Because it's going to be very hot today and the coming days, and I don't want the leaves to get scorched, so yeah, I might need to cover them. And that was the neighbor again. Yeah. Yay! Hello and welcome back to my garden. We've had some cloudy weather last week, so Ooh. And then there's a plane, dus ik moet even stoppen. And then there's some café au lait in between here as well. I will show you those on camera, and dit maakt echt helemaal geen sens. Wat gaan we nog meer vertellen? Geen idee eigenlijk. Yeah, to make it stand out a little bit more, to give it a little bit more, yeah, whatever, I don't know. Now the cosmos in my garden aren't doing so well in that, well, I think it is a little bit too crowded for them in that part of the garden. Nope. Some of the cosmos aren't doing very well. Nope. Some of the cosmos aren't, nee. Yeah, sweet. Now another plant that does very well in this border is the anemone. Yeah. Shade and more damp soil, and daar viel wat. Mensen, shut up. But it's all the same. Nee. The terrace and in the garden, blah blah blah. And they, nee.